Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Baker's, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Baker's worth it every time. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
This is Kat from Dining at Disney, and I'm here with Kristen. Kristen, tell us about some travel deals.
Well, right now, over at Walt Disney World, you can get a 4-day, 4-park Magic ticket for $99 a day plus tax. So the deal with this is, though, it gives you one admission to each of the 4 parks. So you get to go to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, all on separate days and no park hopping. So one theme park per day. Yes, that's going on now through September 29th.
Love it. And how can people book trips with this 4-park deal?
They can contact me at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
From the Gator Framework Studio in Music City, it's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food, it brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I am Kristen, Disney park enthusiast, foodie, travel expert, and currently garage organizer.
Oh, yeah, we are doing our spring cleaning rather late this year. I'm producer Al John, longtime Disney, Marvel, Star Wars fan, pop culturist, and also lead duster.
Love it. I'm Kat, experiential producer, film historian, dragon with a girl tattoo. Welcome to the show. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell.
Today, we are talking about some Disney Cruise Line food news, as well as some stuff having to do with the holidays, including a halfway to the holidays foodie guide.
Halfway to the holidays. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're already here.
I'm not ready.
I'm not.
Halloween.
Where'd the time go? I know, right? Where'd the time go? And now they're celebrating so early. Feel like September will roll around, back to school will happen. And
No.
Halloween or August, right, is when Halloween stuff starts dropping, right?
August.
Yes, but even before then, any day now, I'm just waiting for it, because soon as a season starts, it's when they start promoting the stuff for the next season, like selling fall clothes. So I'm like waiting for that to happen, which I hate. I'm like, please just stop. Why are we rushing the seasons?
Well, the good news is that by the time July 4th hits, all the summertime stuff will be on sale.
That is very true.
So, bright silver lining around some places. And anyway, news story, Dateline, Disneyland Resort.
So downtown Disney has some new dining experiences you can enjoy.
Do tell.
So I believe we briefly mentioned this maybe last week, but Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen has completely done an overhaul, and now it's called Jazz Kitchen Coastal Grill and Patio. And then the little quick service location there where you can get things like beignets, is now called Beignet Expressed. Now, it looks nothing like there's not anything about this that's you're gonna look at it and go, yes, New Orleans. All that beautiful like New Orleans decor and everything where it was set up, it made you feel like you were in New Orleans, all gone. It's bright and colorful and very bold. So, and it's very modern too.
Like open concept.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you, a lot of people on social media have not been liking the changes to the decor at all. They have actually turned off comments because people have just been posting negative comments about how much they miss the whole New Orleans vibe.
They had to do this. They had to do this. You know why, right?
No.
Because you want the New Orleans vibe, you want the New Orleans feel, buy a park ticket. Come to Tiana's Palace.
Well, that's a bummer.
Sorry.
Yeah. So they do have a nice menu going on, some new selections you can enjoy. One is a lobster and crawfish sliders. There's a chili spice honey glazed grilled salmon, gumbo la, which is filled with succulent seafood. They also have a grilled open face lobster BLT po' boy. That's right up my alley. I love me a nice po' boy. They also have what's called reef and beef. It is grilled shrimp and braised short ribs, which sounds delicious.
It does sound look good too. Yeah.
And they have expanded the wine menu as well. And it has several wineries from California. There's also some seasonal and seaside style cocktails. Then if you head over to Beignet Expressed, it is got fried. They've got your traditional beignet, fried, topped with tons of powdered sugar. They also are doing some specially glazed beignets. Some are going to be dipped, drizzled, and sprinkled. So
Donuts.
there's
They look
some,
like donuts.
yeah, they do. I like that they have some with cereal, Fruity Crunch.
Pebbles.
Yep. They also have Snickerdoodle and Bananas Foster. I would love to try the Bananas Foster one.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Kat, will you tell us about Clyde's Hot Chicken?
Yeah, of course. We did talk a little bit about Clyde's menu coming a couple of episodes ago, if you want to check that out. But Clyde's is going to be in one of the locations near the old Catal restaurant where the Sprinkles used to be. Sprinkles! They are going to serve Nashville hot chicken on a stick, apparently. On a stick. That's new. That wasn't from last time. But it looks like it's a skewer. Do a little skewer action. Served with some chips and some house-made pickles, hopefully. They come in 3 different heat levels, which we talked about before. And there's no opening date here yet, but we assume once all that construction is done, it will be coming.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to trying the chicken there. I want to compare it to real Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah.
Nothing compares to Nashville hot chicken. Nothing.
And
But
I
we'll
will
try
try the
it.
pickles.
We'll try it again. We'll try
Always
it.
for the pickles.
Always.
Yep.
Aljon, you want to tell us about the alley?
Why, sure. Over there at the courtyard next to Splitsville Luxury Lanes, the alley's got interactive games, live music, lounge areas, and seats. And there's a bunch of stuff there for everyone to enjoy. It looks very interesting to me. They've got, that's basically it for that.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you.
It doesn't
too
really
much
tell
about
you
it.
anything about there, but of course, they do have some new shops and things. They've got the revamp of the Disney Home store. The Wonderground Gallery's been refreshed. They've got new stuff into Love Pop for the coolest 3D pop-up cards, which I love. Nothing says you took a little bit of time and thought about me when you send me a 3D pop-up card. I love those. I never throw them away. And then you have the Pele Soccer in the latest of soccer gear and apparel, which is awesome. And then future plans include Din Tai Fung, which is a world-renowned Chinese restaurant known for its soup, dumplings, and noodles. Ooh, that sounds lovely.
Favorite.
Yeah. Okay, so you've heard of this place.
Oh yeah, there's like 3 of them in LA.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's so good. I can't have their soup dumplings, which is what they're really known for, but they also make a delicious sticky rice wrap.
Oh,
And their glass noodles with tofu is one of my favorite things. So yes, Din Tai Fung, highly recommend.
well, I love it. It sounds wonderful. I really miss good dim sum, and maybe you can get some there. From the sounds of it. And then they also have, well, let's see, a masterful Mexican, like Harlequin, of the Mexican cuisine by Michelin-starred chef Carlos Gaitan at Paseo and Centrico, which Paseo is great. I've heard a lot about that place. And also yummy California Cuban cheese rolls and pastries from Porto's Bakery and Cafe, which, Kat, you've raved about. And you've had
We love Portos.
So there you go. So a lot of things coming to refresh the downtown Disney district. Hot take, Kat, what are your thoughts on all of this new stuff?
I'm excited. Downtown Disney has needed a facelift for so long. I'm glad that they're finally getting around to it. You know, when they started moving in things like Salt and Straw, it really felt like things were taking the upturn, and this is just a continuation of that. I think it's going to be really great. Downtown Disney Springs, not downtown Disney, but Disney Springs in Orlando is such a destination even for locals. You don't have to go to the park to go to Disney Springs, and I think that turning this area into that more for the Southern California crowd is going to be really profitable for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've always taken my friends and workmates anytime we're in that area to the downtown Disney district, and it's so much fun. It's like we're there at Disney, but not quite. And they get to eat all of the great stuff there, the food, the shopping. They get their mouse ears, and they get everything there, and it's really great to get a little taste of Disney without having to set foot into the park. So
I agree.
You
What do you think, Kristen?
I'm looking forward to seeing it. I always like new restaurants coming in.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm of course disappointed with the change of Rolf Brennan's, but I mean, I worked in a New Orleans based restaurant. So it was one of those things that, like, to me, when I went there, it was like, oh, I'm getting a little bit of that because the restaurant is no longer in Nashville. So I'm hoping that the menu is just as good as it was before, if not better. That'll definitely make a difference because really, that's truly why you're there, is for the good food.
yeah, I miss the old place too, just so you know. But I totally get it, Kat. You know, they're gonna have Tiana's place over there by Splash Mountain, so it makes sense. But I do find it kind of interesting that they're kind of putting that kind of California fusion and New Orleans stuff together in that restaurant. It's a little bizarre, just a little bizarre.
It's strange. I'm sure that they couldn't, they have a set lease on their space, but it's weird. But like I said, if you're gonna put that New Orleans everything into that space in Disneyland, you can't split the audience. If you want that, you're gonna have to buy the ticket. You're gonna have to go into the park because they're probably spending millions of dollars. They're definitely spending millions of dollars to update that area. They can't be diverting money to a leased space. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The only bad thing is can't get alcoholic drinks.
They haven't announced anything yet.
In New Orleans?
True.
In New Orleans Square?
I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
they did it for Olga's. Maybe they'll do it for Tiana.
That would be
Because you
nice.
can.
I feel
can
like
at
you need
Blue
those
Bayou. You can get booze at Blue Bayou now. So
That's the thing, right? So you can have it if you sit down
yeah.
at a table service restaurant. So who knows?
So maybe.
Who knows? We shall see. Dateline. Disney Cruise Line. Disney Cruise Line recognized for award-winning service and dining experiences.
Yep, that's what we want to say. Congratulations. No, really. That's
Wait,
That's it. That's
deserves
it.
a little round of applause.
No, that's all we really wanted to say was congratulations to Disney Cruise Line for being an industry leader in getting an outstanding customer service as well as a dining experience. So,
And that's by
from
Forbes magazine.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
It
not bad.
also was identified by readers of Food and Wine as having one of the best culinary experiences at sea.
So, you know that Dave Bossert worked on Animator's Palette,
Mm-hmm.
Disney
Mhm.
Cruise Line. So we're, we may have to have a little bit of Dave back to explore that. And I think Jerry Reese, who was animator and Imagineer, he's done some experiential things. Kat, you love Jerry.
Mm.
And maybe talk a little bit about that as well, because I think I'm trying to think if he had a little bit of something to do with the Marvel experience over on the cruise line as well.
It would make sense.
Yeah, he's done that before. He's done experiential things for the Feld Entertainment Group with the 3D Marvel experiences at tour. So it's possible I'll have to ask him. But kudos to Disney Cruise Line, always making a great impression on people. Next up,
Speaking of the cruise line,
Hmm.
they have now announced their 2023 holiday entertainment as well as 2024 itineraries have now been announced. So if you want to enjoy the Very Maritime cruises, you can book those now.
nice.
They're doing a new tree lighting ceremony, and it's going to be on the first night of all of the Very Maritime sailings. You'll gather around the 3-deck tall tree in the ship's atrium for a brand new tree lighting ceremony. And you'll have Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Goofy all there to sing along to holiday tunes. So
Okay.
that's exciting. They're also going to do a Deck the Halls at Mickey and Minnie's holiday party.
Nice.
Cute.
I like that. I think it's cool. It's going to be a high energy deck party thrown by Mickey and Minnie, of course, and will feature Disney friends and celebrate friendship, love, and family with a mix of classic and original holiday songs.
This is what I'm digging. The decor and the popcorn buckets and stuff.
I know, right?
That's super, super cool.
So, in addition to that, they're also going to be doing where am I? I lost myself. They're going to have commemorative merchandise and festive food and beverages.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Baker's, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Baker's worth it every time. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
The land down under has never been easier to reach. United Airlines has more flights between the U.S. and Australia than any other U.S. airline, so you can fly nonstop to destinations like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Explore dazzling cities, savor the very best of Aussie cuisine, and get up close and personal with the wildlife. Who doesn't want to hold a koala? Go to united.com/Australia to book your adventure.
So the cruises will be going from Florida as well as California. And that's for this holiday season, 2023. If it's going out of Fort Lauderdale, it's going to be a 4 or 5 night Very Maritime cruise on the Disney Dream. You'll do Western Caribbean and Bahamas. And then the Disney Wish and Disney Fantasy will continue to sail from Port Canaveral, going to the Bahamas and Caribbean. The Magic will be sailing from Baja and the Mexican River area, sailing
Riviera.
to Baja and Mexican Riviera from San Diego. And then Galveston, Texas also will have some cruises going to the Western Caribbean. But I like these pictures of the stuff that they've got. Looks like a little cupcake with lots and lots and lots and lots of colorful sprinkles topped with a nice little chocolate Santa
White chocolate
decor.
Santa.
Mhm.
And then I think that's going to be a sipper, but it looks
Yes.
like a reindeer with it's got a little strap on it, but he's got like his little holiday collar with his tongue sticking out. Very cute. And then I'm guessing this is a popcorn bucket.
It is.
Looks like the same popcorn bucket they had this past holiday season.
That's
Yes,
what I was
me too.
thinking.
The sipper and the popcorn bucket are both the same from 2022 holiday season.
Yeah, because I was
There you
gonna
go.
say the popcorn bucket looks familiar to me. I don't remember.
Yes.
Why don't I remember the reindeer?
Who knows?
I don't know.
He's cute though.
Yes.
And then in 2024, from mid-November through December, you will be able to do more of the holiday merriment. So let's see. Short holiday getaways will be offered from both ports in Florida. A 3 and 4 night Bahamian Very Merry Time voyage on the Wish, and then a 4 or 5 night cruise from the to the Bahamas and Caribbean from Fort Lauderdale on the Dream. The Disney Fantasy will have a 4 night sailings to the Bahamas, as well as a 6 and 7 night itinerary in November and late December. The Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy will include a day at Disney's newest destination, Lighthouse Point, which will be very cool.
There you go.
And it's going to be a vibrant beach retreat. And it'll have a unique celebration of Bahamian culture, which I remember Joe Rohde talking about. So that should be pretty awesome.
Very nice.
Yes. Plus, they're going to have the Halloween on the High Seas mid-September through October of next year. So that'll be coming back. That's the I want to do that one.
I miss it when we used to have the Halloween Express and advertisement, because we could always get our Halloween costumes from Halloween Express. But yeah, go ahead and use that Amazon link there in our show notes to support the show and get your Halloween costumes for the family, because you just want to have and be prepared and spend a lot less, making yourself up, and bringing your costumes beforehand versus buying costumes on the ship. Trust me. Okay.
Last but not least, they will have special sailings to Hawaii and the South Pacific.
Ooh,
So that should be interesting.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I want to go to Fiji.
Fiji.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I heard good things about it. I like this, the itinerary: Vancouver, Canada to Honolulu, Hawaii, with stops at Kauai, Maui, and Hawaii before arriving at Oahu. Did I say that?
Oahu.
Oahu, of course. I'm having the worst day. That? Yeah, I should know that. And also, they also have a voyage to Sydney that will take families through the South Pacific to visit a once-in-a-lifetime destination that Kristen wants to see: Fiji, American Samoa, and New Caledonia, which is
Samoa
awesome.
should be pretty cool.
Yeah, Samoa.
Samoa, if you ask The Rock. Samoa.
Samoa. Yeah,
Samoa.
yeah. If you ask the Rock, that's right. You got to do all the bone breaker dances as well.
Yes.
Very, very Samoa. So yes, that's great. The fleet keeps on growing. The itineraries keep on getting better and better, and they went from having Castaway Key to having their other private area there, lighthouse, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
what we're here for. Foodie guides. So we have the festival foodie guide for halfway to the holidays to talk about.
That's unbelievable.
I know.
It's unreal.
Just not ready to be there.
Uh.
Okay. Kat, Disneyland. What's going on at DCA? Oh my God,
So sorry. I really thought I was gonna sneeze. DCA. Okay, so if you're listening to this podcast, you really got to get in your car and head down there so you can take advantage of this, because it's only through June 15th. You can get the eggnog slush with rum chata, topped with whipped cream and sprinkles at the Cozy Cone Motel #1.
Oh, wow.
At the Pacific Wharf Cafe through the 15th of June, which is today.
Yeah.
As the crow flies. You can also get the Mickey gingerbread cookie. There is no limit here, people. They haven't limited it. Usually we see a limit on a gingerbread cookie. There's none.
Why it's for such a short amount of time, like a couple days.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why not at least 7? Give us a week.
Who knows? Who knows?
Too much going on here, folks. Too much.
A lot. It's a lot happening. It's Pride. Everything's going on.
That's right. Everything's going on.
Yeah. At Downtown Disney at Kayla's Cakes, you can also try their gingerbread man macaroon, which is a gingerbread man printed macaroon with gingerbread buttercream.
Oh yeah.
At Walt Disney World at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa at Gasparilla Island Grill, also available only until the 15th of June, you can get the Brownie Tree Pop. Returning from the annual Grand Floridian Resort and Spa Gingerbread House, a chocolate brownie dipped in white chocolate and rainbow sprinkles.
Whoa.
You can also try the Ginger Snap Cookie, returning from the annual Grand Floridian and Resort and Spa Gingerbread House. A traditional ginger snap cookie topped with candied ginger.
Okay, so this is my thought about this.
Tell me.
They have leftover stuff they just need to get rid of.
Yeah.
And
if that's true, and they're selling 6-month-old brownies, somebody needs to have a talk with them.
Like, we need to get rid of these things.
Just
what can we
get
do?
rid of it.
What an afterthought.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Merchandising.
Oh yeah. Okay. Aljon.
Okay. You have a few more days left to take advantage of what's at the Disney Cruise Line. And there you go. She's on mute. Okay, great. For those of you watching the podcast on video, Kat's about ready to blow her top. The Disney Wish, Disney Wish and Disney Fantasy has got some cool treats for you till the 17th. This Happy Santa Cuppy Cake. Kristen talked to you about that. Also, the Reindeer Sipper, which is available now from to the 17th, maybe through the 19th on some ships. Fantasy, Wonder, of course, Wish and Magic. And then you've got the different popcorn tins available at Preludes, Buena Vista Theater, and Luna Libations. And you get the rotating popcorn tin bucket, which is pretty. At the Cove and all specialty coffee locations, you also get an opportunity to get the stainless steel tumbler over there on the 4 ships as well. And so I guess I should launch this show early so people can go ahead and start planning. Like maybe I'll just launch it tonight.
Perfect.
That way you have a little bit of a jump start. So hop in the car and knock it out.
Go.
And there is no guarantee that by the time you get to the park, they'll still have it there. I just want to let you know. Disappointment can happen sometimes, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed for you. This was last minute, by the way.
Yes, very much so.
When did they launch this foodie guide? They launched this foodie guide a couple days ago?
Yeah,
June 8th, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay,
it was very
quick. Oh, it was last Thursday,
and we bumped the show thinking we were gonna have some time, and then go figure it's literally the next day.
Yes.
So, I guess that's all, y'all.
So the question is, what foodie guide or food news will be released today?
For real though.
It's always like we record our show next day. Food news.
Literally refresh it before we record the next show, since we record 2 shows in one night.
Oh,
Yes.
it'll go up. It'll go up tomorrow.
It'll go up tomorrow. It's always tomorrow.
Thursdays usually.
Do we need to shift
That's
the
okay.
show? Do we need to shift the show again to accommodate this foodie guide release strategy?
Do you have to wait till I get a new job?
Okay, we'll do that.
Then
Let's
what are we gonna
just-
do?
Cut this out. I'll just,
I don't
just in
know.
case.
Look, I don't know. And all I can tell you is I'm happy we're back on iTunes.
Yay.
I mean, I am so happy we're back on iTunes. Thanks to all of our listeners. Thanks to all our fans for your support. We do appreciate it.
We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you enjoy what we do, please consider supporting us. You can head over to Spotify, and there you can become a supporter. Or you can go over to Dining at Disney or check in the show notes below. You can shop our links. We've got Amazon, Disney Store, Kingdom Stores, and Garden Grocer. Aljon,
Yes.
tell everyone where they can find us.
Yes. Hey, so you can find us on all the social media, Dining at Disney, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also do us a huge solid because you love this show. You made it to the end. You're a trooper. Like Iron Maiden, you're a trooper. And you can also subscribe to the show, share the show, give us those 5-star reviews because we love them. And every little thing helps the algorithm, if you will. Another thing you can do is follow our podcast. You can check out Kat's show. Tons of stuff in her vault in terms of content. So check out Eat the Pictures, where she talks about food and film in a nice bite-sized little bundle. Looking forward to the next season. And then for Skull Rock podcast, me and Disney Creative Dave Bossert, by the way, just won another award for 3D Parks, National Parks, which is great. Thank you, Dave. You're awesome. And of course, our podcast talks about Disney film and animation and talks about what's streaming. Listen to my thoughts on Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, which is awesome, as well as another little movie we like to call Sisu, which is also really cool. Kat's looking at it because it's like red band trailer material.
Love it.
It is. It's great. Anyway. All right, Kat, it's all you.
You can find me on Instagram at catastrophe at CAT_ASTROPHE. Don't forget to join our Facebook group Dining at Disney and check out our friends, the Disney Dorks and the Sorcerer Radio Fun Zone for all your Disney, Universal, and cruise travel, especially if you want to book one of those holiday maritime adventures. Contact Kristen at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com. Her services are free. What are you waiting for? Until next time, I've been Kat. That's been Kristen and Aljon. Bon appetit.
Samoa.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.
What was the name of that Hawaiian island I can't pronounce? What was it?
Oahu.
Oh.
Oa.
Ahoa.
Oa Momoa.
That's the name of the next drink I'm going to have in the break.
Love it.
And go.